Okay, coaches, the hat is on backwards, and that means it's about to get serious. We're going to be talking about inviting today. We already know that the first vital behavior is to invite. So how do we do that? Hopefully, I'm going to be brief in this video, and we're going to just go through the who, what, where, when, why, and how of inviting. Now, the reality is there are so many books and trainings and podcasts and ton of material on how to invite, how to be better at it, some of the nuances, the tips and the tricks, and I encourage you to check some of them out. But what I don't want you to do is overcomplicate the process, especially as you're getting started. You're going to get better as you go, but you just have to do it in order to practice and see where you can tweak and change and improve. The problem with so many coaches is we avoid this step because it feels uncomfortable, because we're afraid we're going to be perceived as salesy or trying to sell somebody something. And if you're looking at it as a sale and you're looking at the person you're talking to as somebody that you're targeting and you're trying to get them to buy, then you're not going to be authentic. You're not going to be genuine. You're going to come off salesy. And it's going to be uncomfortable for you and uncomfortable for them, and you're not going to be successful. So let's get into the who, what, where, when, why, and how of inviting, and hopefully ease some of your mind. So who are we going to be inviting? The reality is, guys, we want to invite everybody. We have something for every single person out there. There is not one person out there that couldn't benefit in some way from something that we have to offer. So nobody's off the table. You always want to be looking at people as an opportunity to have a conversation and invite them to what you're doing. So what are we going to be inviting people to? We're going to be inviting them to just a conversation. We're going to invite them to maybe check out a workout that we're doing. We're going to invite them to free groups, to challenge groups, to the coaching opportunity. We have something that we can always be inviting somebody to. So where are we going to do this inviting? Guys, we're going to do it everywhere. We're going to do it in person when we see people one-on-one. We're going to do it through social media, through personal messages on Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram, whichever social media platforms you're on. Use the messenger feature. We're going to do this through phone calls and through text messages. We can invite people in a variety of different ways. So use all of the ways that are out there. When are we going to do this? Guys, we're going to always be inviting. There isn't going to be a set time of the day that you invite. I mean, if you run into somebody that you haven't seen in a long time, invite them. Share what you're doing. Tell them that they need to join you. So we're going to be inviting all the time. Again, it's the first vital behavior. Why? Why are we doing this? Because your business can't grow if you're not inviting. You could have the most stellar, amazing social media presence out there, the most incredible transformation story, and you can just post it everywhere you want, all the time. But your business isn't going to grow because people want to be asked. They're not going to always reach out to you. You might have some success with that at times, but the reality is if you're not inviting, you're not going to be able to continue to grow. And your business is going to come to a standstill and die. So how do we do this? And this is the tricky part for people. How do we go about inviting? You're going to invite people just like you would when you're talking about a cool sale that you had, an awesome new shoe that you found, the new restaurant that you tried out. How do you talk to people about those things? When you're really excited about something, how do you go about sharing that? That's the same thing you're going to do here. Don't overcomplicate it. Share what you're excited about. Pretend you're talking to somebody like you would be talking to them about that cool sale or about that awesome new restaurant. Don't freak yourself out because suddenly you're talking about Beachbody and Beachbody products and programs. The key is to be genuine. Again, I mentioned already, you don't want to be looking like you're targeting somebody. You don't want to be looking at them with the sale in mind. You want to be looking at them to see how what we have can fulfill some sort of need in their life, can meet something that works for them. If you've got a friend that is going to the gym and loves going to the gym, and that's their jam, and they thrive being around people, but they're struggling to lose weight, if they love the gym, you're not going to tell them, oh, you need to do this Beachbody on demand and work out from home because people get results from home. No, you need to listen and understand working out at the gym is their jam. But you talk to them about their nutrition. Well, how's your nutrition going? What are you doing for your nutrition? It's your opportunity to talk about Shakeology. It's your opportunity to talk about the 2B mindset. It's your opportunity to talk about some of those products. They might be a gym goer, but they're not using any kind of performance supplements. Maybe they could use a pre-workout, or they love going to the gym, but they're so sore that they only go like 2 or 3 times a week. Talk to them about our performance supplements. You want to be listening to what somebody's needs are so that you can match them with something that's appropriate. Our job isn't to be selling people things. Our job is to kind of bridge that gap between what we have and what they need and make it work for them. Make it work together. We need to be listening to what people are saying. If somebody's getting ready to go on vacation tomorrow, you don't try to necessarily, they're going to be gone for a month. You want to talk to them about that. You want to figure out where they're at in their life. Where are they going? What do they plan to do? If they want to start while they're away, sure, we've got ways to do that. We can start with them. But part of our conversations is building relationships and building friendships. And if somebody's going to be going away for a month, ask them about it. Talk to them about it, just like you would your best friend. Be genuinely interested. And take note. We'll talk about later how to track some of our conversations, but take note of that. Then in a couple weeks, ask them about their trip, but be genuinely interested. You're not just asking them about it so that you can then close that sale, because again, if you're looking at people like a sale, it's going to be a no-go. Guys, inviting is really just talking to people. Being you and being real. And when you just do that, you're going to be successful. If you start to think about it as inviting, if you start to think about it as, man, I want to get this person a challenge pack and get them going because I know they can benefit from it. When you start looking at it like that way, you're going to overthink it and mess yourself up. Just talk to them like they're your best friend. If you meet a stranger, be genuinely interested and talk to them, again, the way you would talk to a friend. Hopefully this is a little bit helpful. I don't want you to overcomplicate it. In the comments below here, there's going to be some tips, some pointers, some suggestions that are a little bit different than what I shared here, a little bit more in depth on ways that you can do inviting. But don't overcomplicate the process and go invite. I challenge you today to just invite somebody to check out what you're doing. If you don't already have a challenge group going on, invite them to mine. Let them know, hey, I'm starting this new program. I'm not running my own group yet. My coach has one. Would you join me in it? I think it would be a lot of fun. See what they have to say. What do you have to lose? All right. Hope you guys get inviting. Don't overcomplicate it. You can do this. I know you can.